have done well, my Seraphrite. The Protoss can do nothing but flee before the onslaught of the swarm. But now you must assault one final site before our conquest is assured. Behold, there is a temple not far from here that lies upon ground most hallowed. Though I have borne witness to the passing of countless millennia, the temple which you must assault is older by far. For it was constructed by my creators, the Xel'Naga, and it marks the site where the Xel'Naga first set foot upon Aiur. The temple must be cleared, and the Kadaran crystal set in its place. Only then shall the way be made ready, for it is upon that ground alone that I may be manifest.
Okay, so one more final mission, I guess. This is what I remember. Basically another brutal attack the Protoss mission, except now we can actually make the Overmind. And if I remember correctly, basically once we set the crystal in place, that's not the end of the mission. We have to also then protect the Overmind as he manifests. It's pretty goddamn brutal. So, expect turtling. Expect a lot of turtling out of me. We need to have a nice big army before we can even dare try. It does start us rather nicely with decent sized mineral patch. Only one geyser. That's so annoying. I wish you'd stop doing that. And also, as usual, no base. Luckily we start with a shitload of minerals, so we're going to turn those immediately into drones. More minerals over here, that's good. There are the geyser over here. It'd seem like the bloody arsehole, wouldn't it? Ramp with Protoss up it. You come here. We are going to technically fast expand, I guess. I don't know. Single player, I don't think build orders quite come into it, especially when you start with a weird ass base that we started with. Send a bunch of these guys over here.
Require more minerals.
Otherwise, we're going to focus on getting minerals for now, even though I built the extractor. I'm not going to use it, which is terrible macro. Oops. You. Send to that. Thank you. Otherwise, keep making drones. We're going to need a lot of them. Yep, we have to attack this. It's all the way over there, and all this black space. Like, this is a very narrow map, but it's huge. All of this is Protoss bases, no doubt. So it's basically going to be the same as the last mission, where I just build an overwhelming force, establish a set of bases, get a bunch of gas coming in, get a shitload of minerals coming in. Minerals should not be a problem. And then I overrun the entire Protoss army. It didn't even start me with a spawning pool, did it? For fuck's sake. Okay, I'll see you guys in like 3 hours after I'm done building this base up. How the fuck is he going? Come on, colonies. Actually, this should be able to hold off these two. Welcome back in the interim. I've literally like ringed myself around with goddamn static defenses. It's not the most effective tactic in the world, but I finally got mineral production to basically where I want it. Which is actually pretty high, but Still, I probably want a couple more anti-air. If they send carriers, I'm kind of fucked at the moment, so I need to just keep ringing my defenses, because this is going to be a long mission. I feel happy building this much static defense, because I know I'm going to get attacked repeatedly, basically. And it just takes a lot of that pressure off, so I could mass as many drones as I wanted. Which is quite a lot, by the way. But we're hitting a point now where we can actually start building other stuff. As I keep churning more out. So, little update while the Protoss attack. See you in, I guess, another 10 minutes.
Our forces are under attack.
Kill it! Thank God for that. Protoss are stepping up the game. Luckily, so are we. I am going to save it here. So I don't have to worry about rebuilding if this all goes horribly wrong.
Our forces are under attack.
And what is this up here?
Evolution complete.
Metric shitload of cannons, it seems. Are these all 3-3? No, they're not. Make a shitload of lings. Get rid of this gateway, clean up some of these zealots, and then we can all fly. We can run the lings in and they can clean up the rest of the base, no problem. My hive should be finished soon as well. Which means I can get adrenal glands, which would be nice.
We require more vesting gas.
Did I lose?
Our forces are under attack.
So I did lose some workers. Okay, pick those off. Send in the lings. And this should be enough to pick off the remainder of this base. So the gas guys are in it, which is like the most important thing ever. Mid-road. Build that there. Let's get some more Hydras. Let's get more Overlords. Let's get more Overlords than we'll ever fucking need. We don't have to worry about that anymore. Set you to that. Set you to that. Bring you guys in. Bring you guys in. Nothing else up here, is there? No, there isn't. So, let's go this way. More Hydras, please. Also, I'm going to need to work on upgrades in a moment. Honestly, probably better to wait for the gas to come in. You, come here, build an extractor. Probably do with more hives. I need to do scouting, leave you guys there, build more Hydras. Couple of minerals here, shitload of cannons. This is why cannons, like static defenses on their own, aren't that impressive.
We require more vesting gas. Our forces are under attack.
Enemy lings. Nice. Get these guys out of the way. That's a fucking Reaver. I just heard all my lings explode. Didn't even have to see it. Gas guys are over here as well. Let's get careful control sacks. Get a bunch of drones on the go. Finish off on the overlords. And the overlords. Kill this shit off. Start on upgrades.
The hive cluster is under attack.
Kidding me? Hydras.
Our forces are under attack. Our forces are under attack.
Hydra should make short work of all of this. I just wasn't expecting them to attack this base here. Build an extractor, build creep stuff here, build creep stuff here. We can spare the minerals for static defenses and then some, so it's not too big a deal. Okay, you come back here. You get in this overlord. That research is not yet completed. Spore crawlers, please.
Our forces are under attack. Our forces are under attack. The hive cluster is under attack.
Where are you coming from? I guess they're just coming up the ramp. We should probably just build some crew crawlers on the ramp.
Our forces are under attack.
There's another fucking Reaver. I swear.
The hive cluster is under attack.
There's probably a ramp somewhere that I'm just totally blind to. I should probably be using you. Get inside that guy. Thank you. Let's take this base out. More Mutalisks, please. Just because they're disgustingly versatile. Give me a hive, thank you. Give me a couple of lanes. No, 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 no. Thank you. Yeah, there's a ramp. Okay, good. We can use that in a moment.
Evolution complete.
We should have more gas than ever coming in pretty soon. 3 geysers, and that's going to be enough to fuel the rest of the conquest. So I'm going to clean out the rest of this shit, because that's going to take a little bit of time. Well, not too much, thankfully. Fuel control 5, good. Let's set the new rally point to here. Do I set it to here? You can also be part of control 5. Go to that. Send the lens this way. Give me a former overlord should do it, I think. Let's just spam Zergling so we can clean the rest of the stuff out. God, I love Zerglings. Especially against the AI, because they're just so spam happy. With stuff like Psystorm. More drones. You go and become simulator. Hey, another geyser. That will be useful. As we continue to carve away up the map.
Our forces are under attack.
Holy shit.
Our forces are under attack.
It's actually a problem.
Our forces are the High Master is under attack.
Kill off the carrier, thank you. This is why muters are good, because they can react to just about everything and anything. Okay, build me a bunch of drones.
Hive cluster is under attack.
And I'm going to save it here, because I really don't want to lose and have to redo all this shit. They seem over-focused on attacking over here, so I'm just going to send a bunch of drones to become static defenses. Because we have more than enough minerals to accommodate that. Crawler, crawler, crawler. Spore, 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 spore. Spore, crawler. Crawler, crawler. You can become a lurker while you're at it. Let's get some T3 upgrades on the go. Send drones to that. Maybe a shitload of Zerglings so that I can just spam them into locations. You can be doing good. So there's another base over here. Do I not have? Yeah, I do have. Metabolic. I get the carapace as well. 300 gas, it's not going to take long. There we go. Okay. So, from what I can remember of Brood War, holy shit, what the fuck is going on over here with these minerals? A lot of Brood War missions basically follow this structure of slowly carving out an entire map full of enemy bases, and it's kind of irritating. Hello, free carrier. Just because it can take a long time to get through. What happens if I just attack move up here?
Our forces are under attack.
And yeah, it's slow and steady. But this is one thing that Starcraft 2 did incredibly well. They basically made it so that the missions at least were varied and interesting, and you can disagree with the plot as much as you like. Like, I have a lot of problems with Starcraft 2's plot. It's not like, some of it's pretty good, some of it's really good. It's just a lot of it is kind of garbage. And that's sad. I should probably set some hives up here. Not hives, but hatcheries here, and just secure that. And then I can have this entire half of the map to myself. More gas, very nice. And there's no shortage of minerals at least. Ooh, Aya has some goddamn weird wildlife in it. I think that's honestly what I'm gonna do. Is just get static defenses going over here. And then we can use that to basically act as like a, I don't know, a bulwark, I guess, against the forces of darkness, or rather the forces of light, I guess, with Aya. So just give me some hatches here. See one? Yeah, fuck it, we'll just take control of these areas here. And while we're at it, you come here. 300 minerals for a shitload more gas, always worth it. Should not be building more drones. Here, you guys just mine this. So many mutalisks. And just get me like a million fucking drones and send them all up here. And these are all going to turn into creep colonies. And that way, we should have a really secure defense. So I had an army of hydralisks somewhere. Where are my hydras? Hydras. My army of hydras is no longer an army of hydras. Great. Got there. Maybe a shitload of hydras as well. These should be popping in a moment. You can already go and become that. And be all you can be. You become lurkers, thank you.
We must place that on creep.
Let's wait for those to finish. Just so the creep pushes out. There we go. Lovely.
The hive cluster is under attack. Our forces are under attack.
That's a lot of dragoons. More lurkers. Assign these guys to control 5. 3 drones. You can also be part of control 5. Army rally point here. Idle drones, you're idle. They're also idle. Let's go and mine this shit out for no real reason.
Evolution complete.
Okay. We should have good gas income from all our geysers, and we should be ready to push out pretty soon. Let's finish up on upgrades. Upgrades are done here. Come on, Ultralisk Cavern. And we are about ready to actually start kicking some ass. Like I have the biggest base I could possibly try and make. Make me a million Zerglings to send them there, thank you. Okay, we should secure these guys as well. It's time to show the Protoss the definition of Zergling Rush. Hopefully there's a ramp nearby, so I don't have to piss about with an Overlord. I need to piss about with an Overlord. What are you? You. Get into him. See, the cool thing about doing this is even if all of these get annihilated by a single Reaver, which they could very well do, there's enough of them to do some damage. You can see, like, upgraded Zealots. Fucking meaty. Even then, not meaty enough. We can deal damage. Give me some Scourge.
Our forces are under attack.
Thank you. Drone. Give me another army of Zerglings, thank you. Should have a bunch more Scourge going. Very nice. Very, very nice indeed. Where's that Ultra's cabin gone?
The hive cluster is under attack. Our forces are under attack.
There was a carrier around here somewhere, I can't find it now.
Are under attack.
Holy shit, look at him go!
The hive forces are under attack. Evolution.
Look at the Lings go! Okay, they all got their ass kicked over here, but... Oh, I love it.
Our forces are under attack. Our forces are under attack.
Oh, fuck. Fuck! My attention slipped there for a moment. Now let's set up the killing blow. We're done here.
Our forces are under attack. Evolution complete.
Oh, this is very nice. Very fancy.
Our forces are under attack.
Silly fancy Protoss.
Our forces are under attack. Our forces are under attack.
Man, look at him go! Look at him go!
Our forces are under attack. Our forces are under attack. Evolution complete.
Basically, I just want to eliminate the Protoss' ability to do anything. Which is pretty easy, actually. Especially with this many Mutalisks and them not having enough Archons to deal with it. I've also just built a bunch of Scourge, which should be helpful. Just grab these guys and keep them on standby. Oh shit, is that 2 gas geysers? Greedy bastards. Okay, so what I'm going to do is save it, and then we're just going to kill that dual mission objective. Because I think this might actually end the mission. As we let the Overmind expand. And take Aya as his new homeworld.
Cerebrit. The Protoss have launched a final offensive to keep us from the ruins. You must hold them at bay for a while longer.
For God's sake.
Our forces are under attack. Our forces are under attack. Our forces are under attack.
Okay, fine. Build hatchery here, build hatchery here.
Our forces are under attack. Our forces are under attack.
Okay, there's definitely a Protoss force spawning out somewhere.
Our forces are under attack.
And they're sending everything.
Our forces
Where
are
is the
under
crystal?
attack.
There, okay. Maybe the game ends when I bring it?
Is under attack.
I can't load you into that, great.
Forces are under attack. The hive cluster is under attack.
It's interesting that the Dark Templar aren't present to try and stop me.
The hive cluster forces are under attack.
It's going to be a lot of dead Zerglings in a moment. Okay, where did that crystal go? There.
Our forces are under attack. Our forces are under attack. The hive cluster is under attack.
Come on, crystal.
Our forces are under attack.
Okay. And victory. That's it. That's the end of the Zerg, I think.
Now shall the events set into motion so long ago be made complete. For the Protoss too were created by the Xel'Naga. They were the first creation, gifted with a purity of form, and we were the second creation, blessed with a purity of essence. Indeed, our two species are but opposite facets of a greater whole. Soon shall our two races be made as one. Thenceforth shall all feel the wrath of the eternal swarm, for the hour of judgment is come.
Notice the Zerg are all for this, the Protoss not so much. The Protoss forces, scattered all over the galaxy, were ill-equipped to handle the unexpected assault on their secret homeworld. The massive extended Zerg swarm smashed itself against the combined might of the Protoss Empire, culminating in one of the largest battles in galactic history. Having finally manifested himself upon Aiur's nexus of cosmic energy, the Overmind began to assert his will upon the unsuspecting Protoss, as we have some smooth jazz. Seeking to finally conclude the great experiment. Meanwhile, Kerrigan, tasked with hunting down the Dark Templar, continues to scour Char for our enemies, Reyna, Tassadar, and Zeratul. Unable to divert forces from the defense of Aiur, remain trapped on Aiur and must fend for themselves. Okay, that was a full stop, not a comma. Reyna, Tassadar, and Zeratul unable to divert forces. So on, so on, so on, so on, so on.